Hello and welcome to the Helping Hand TV show. With me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The Helping Hand is an initiative of the H4P Organization where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. The greatest limitations we put on ourselves become the greatest limitations of our lives. If we don't limit ourselves, we can do anything, we can be anything.
I see that there are more abilities lying behind my disability.
And like I say, disability indeed is not inability. Thank you so very much. Hello and welcome to another exciting and motivational edition of the Helping Hand TV show. As you know, the Helping Hand is an initiative of the H4P Organization, the Here for Perfection Organization, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fire City Chapel, my proud sponsors. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A special thanks to you for tuning in to your favorite show on TV, the Helping Hand TV show. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I'll go for a quick commercial break and I'll be right back to tell you my story.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samana Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners!
Nature's finest touch!
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. Today, I have an exciting episode for you. Well, I'm blessed today to have on my set a man I have admired for so long. Normally on the Helping Hand TV show, I interview women, not because disability has to do with women, but normally the men would not be cooperative. The men would run away, they would leave the child with disability to be a burden on the mother. And so normally it's women I interview on the show. Today's show, I want to look at faithful fathers. Faithful fathers. Faithful fathers. I'm going to interview a man who has been there and has stood by his daughter. And as I speak to him, you will see his passion for his daughter. These are the kind of men I want to showcase so that the disability community would mature and progress. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Staff Sergeant Jenfi Ebenezer. Welcome, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. Thank you. Staff Sergeant,
Yes, please.
thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you.
It's been a while. We've been talking virtually. Now we are meeting each other, right?
That's true. For every 1,000 man,
yeah,
there is one step.
You know,
Yeah.
it's been how many years? About 4 or 5 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. Finally, I get to meet you.
Thank you.
One of the problems we have in the disability community has to do with the fathers always abandoning the family because of a situation with disability. I am so proud of you because you have stood by your daughter, you have stood by your family, you have stood by your wife, and such men are rare. My first question, how do you do it?
Thank you. It has not been easy. The road to marriage is very, very difficult. The most toughest institution on earth. I take my inspiration from Hebrews 13:2,
Okay.
which is do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. For out of doing that, people have shown entertained angels unknowingly.
Yeah.
I take my family to be strangers in my life. My wife is a stranger. My children are strangers. So I think I need to entertain them in order to be successful and please God.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Let's start from the very beginning. Your wife's pregnancy, did she have any complications before she gave birth?
Actually, as a soldier, she conceived 3 months to 4 months. I left to Sierra Leone to keep peace.
Okay, so you were not around?
Let's say first 3 months I was around.
Okay.
But because of course of duty, she was
go.
somewhere and I was also somewhere.
Okay.
And I was told that she had a little measles.
Okay.
When
That's your wife?
My wife.
Okay.
But when she went to hospital, she didn't disclose it to the doctor that she was pregnant. So she was having that little challenge.
Okay, so she had measles, but she was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
But she didn't tell the doctors she was pregnant.
Yes.
Do you think that could be a factor?
Actually, I can't tell. And after she gave birth, the little beautiful girl sitting down here was okay. There was
so there was no complications,
to the pregnancy.
Wow.
She gave birth, I think it was late delivery. I came from Sierra Leone and I met a beautiful baby and a mom.
So you were on peacekeeping
when she gave birth.
And you came back. I can imagine your excitement.
Very, very. My first daughter with my wife.
Wow.
Yes. And when I came, everything was okay. It took her 4 or 5 months, 6 months, like normal childhood development. When she was 8, we realized that she was not behaving the right way children need to behave. She would sit down, she can't raise herself up. She can't crawl. Things were turning upside down. And let her forget, 3 months into her birth, she had severe malaria.
Okay.
And, the malaria,
that's your daughter?
Yes. She was diagnosed of severe malaria.
Okay.
And she was taken to hospital, Koforidua Children's Hospital.
Okay.
Was administered artesunate amodiaquine. Then, 2005.
Okay.
So when she was not developing, I took her to Military Hospital, 37.
Okay.
To see a pediatrician. Then the doctor told me that it's a brain damage after going through some examination. It's a brain damage and there is no way it can be reversed.
Staff Sergeant, normally doctors are supposed to be trained to know how to break the news of such a thing to their family. How come the doctor said it's brain damage and cannot be reversed?
Taking her through the childhood development test.
Okay, the milestones?
Yes.
Okay.
So she realized that she has reacted to the medication that was given to her when she
had malaria. Wow. How did you feel?
It's only God. It's only God. For me, initially, I didn't feel it. I didn't know whether it will result into life time something like how we are seeing her. I thought I can work on it and things will be fine. We started consulting doctors from here to that place, going around. My parents were helping. My in-laws were helping. She was not developing. So locally, you know, our traditional people using local medications on her here and there.
Yeah.
But my problem with the doctor was that she didn't refer me to the right place.
Okay.
Because I think that whatever problem that we have, there is solution. And directing the person to the right source can solve, it's a halfway through solving your problem.
So that if even the doctor is a general practitioner, she should have knowledge of a specialist that he could refer you
Exactly. Exactly. Nurses should know where to refer their patients. Doctors should know where to refer the issues and problems that they cannot solve. So if they had referred me to the right place, I think that by this time she has gotten her freedom more than how she has gotten it now.
So for all that time, you didn't really know where to go to?
At all.
You were just there managing the situation?
I was managing the situation. I took her to a hospital in Georgia. The doctor told me that the medicine he can give to my daughter will be given to me. I need to drink that medicine to know how to manage her. There is no medication. And Reverend, let's not forget, earlier 2008, it nearly resulted into divorce because of her condition.
Wow.
The marriage was very tough.
Wow.
A lot, even I would say that I lost my marriage 2008 because of her.
Wow.
A lot of issues.
Wow.
And one day, my wife told me, she confided in me that she feels like committing suicide and killing the baby because of the disability.
Because she's frustrated.
Yes. She told me this.
And there's no place to go to for help. No referral.
No place for. You won't get help anywhere. How can you take medicine for your daughter for her to get healed?
It's almost like saying it's over.
Yes.
You can't do anything about it.
It is.
Well, you're with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. This show is not over yet. I'll go for a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
The equation for success has a lot of variables, and great leadership is a combination of great habits. Great leaders are great readers, so I make it a point to read great materials every day. The Chosen Generation is a must-read book if you believe in your greatness.
The Chosen Generation, available on Amazon or call +233 550 507 077 or +233 20 197 9481. Get copies of The Chosen Generation, written by the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, and support the H4P Organization Special Advocacy for Persons with Disability. Grab your copies now.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I am so excited to have a very good friend, a man I respect, a man I admire, Staff Sergeant Jemfi, sharing his story, his resilience, his fortitude with us. Say, before we went on break, we're talking about how medical personnel are not adequately informing patients. Right now, your daughter, I saw her when you were coming into the studio. I saw her with the walking aids and all that. That is fantastic. I remember the first time we spoke several years ago, she could not, she was just crawling.
Yeah.
How did you achieve that?
Thank you very much. Education is very important.
Yeah.
And it is written that lack of knowledge, my people perish.
Yeah.
I was in Ho. I had opportunity to be posted to Accra. When I came to Accra, I was looking for school that I could place her in.
Okay.
So upon research, I realized there is a school called New Horizon.
Okay.
I took her there, and through the school, she was in a wheelchair. By then, she was in a wheelchair.
Okay.
So through the school, they started directing me to the right place where I could get some working aid for her. Because my interest in her life is to make sure that she gets her working freedom. That she can wake up and go wherever she's going.
So that she won't be a burden on anybody.
A burden on me. I've been wheeling her around in her wheelchair all her lifetime until 2 years ago that I went to OTC. And for every program where I go, I make sure that she's there with me.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow. So you were introduced to OTC?
Yes, I was introduced to OTC, and I give thanks to OTC. I acknowledge the hard work they've done in transforming her life. It's the only institution that they've never given up upon her. And they are doing marvelously well. It was at OTC I realized that everybody is a potential disabled. When I reached there, I realized that, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't have problem. Because I went there to see a lot concerning disability. But unfortunately, they are not being taken good care, or children with disability or people with disability are not getting the right assistance. I thank people like you who have created a platform to give a hearing aid, to support, give services to people with disability. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, say, let me know, how long has it been since you started OTC that this transformation has come? Because I'm so excited about this.
When she went to OTC, there were a lot of challenges there because the environment, the people around her, they were not conducive. And prior to that, I took her to a rehabilitation home at Duakwa. And then they were using a bit force to straighten the legs. And then putting the splint on it. So she went through a lot of trauma. And there are some cars around her. She was beating herself when she was going through that stress. It was very, very difficult for her. So taking her to OTC was a challenge. And I need to psych her up. I need to be there almost every week with my job.
But that would be practically impossible. Your kind of job, you are traveling virtually every time. How were you able to manage that?
In fact, I thank God for putting some good leaders in my life. Leaders who are fathers, who share my sentiment, they share my pain. And whenever I tell them about the problem of my daughter, all what they will say is that go and solve your problem and come back.
Wow. So they helped to get you around your family and your daughter?
Yes, right from day one of having her in my life in the military career, I've always been getting a helping hand from my bosses concerning her.
Wow. Amazing. I'm sure some of your bosses are watching, and we want to say a big thank you on behalf of Staff Sergeant and in fact the disability community. Because when you lend a helping hand to one person with disability, you are helping shape a whole lot of mentalities. Thank you so much. God bless you wherever you are. God bless you. Obviously, one of the problems you would have would be looking for a school. Education would be a lot of challenges. Let's talk about it. How did you manage education, getting her a school?
Thank you very much. Maybe you yourself, you don't even know my educational level. I'm a teacher by profession.
Okay.
Yes, I completed training college in 1998.
Okay.
So I'm somebody who admires education. So right from her birth, even though with the challenges, I always make sure she gets somewhere to educate herself.
Wow.
At 5, 6, I took her to a nursery school in Ho. When she was around 7, 8, every morning I'll get a chance and drive her there, get her down, take her to her own classroom. Over a period, I realized that she was a challenge to the class teachers because she was not talking, she was not walking. She was a challenge, a burden to some of the class teachers. So they started complaining. But I remained mentally toughened. Whether you like it or not, my daughter is there.
Wow.
And I will not take her from the school.
Wow.
So out of that, she knows how to write. She can copy something nicely for you.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And,
Wow.
how to communicate is only my problem.
Okay.
I managed to get her a hearing aid, but I don't know how it was working. She threw it away. She actually destroyed it.
Okay.
And before I took her to OTC, as I brought her back, I'm trying my best to fix that hearing aid for her.
Okay.
See to it that I will get her a new, if it is a learning institution where she can learn some trade with her hands.
Okay.
Because I was told that she's very good weaving from OTC.
Okay.
So that is what I am waiting patiently to, maybe through your platform, to get a modest institution, educational institution, where she can take some few lessons to prevent her from being bored in the house. Yes.
I'm sure my viewers are watching. You can contact me anytime if you have anything, any institution we can help this beautiful girl. Contact me and we'll do that. Say the thing with inclusive education is that normally parents with the so-called normal children complain that the headmistresses, headmasters, they have accepted people with disability into the school, so they don't want them to mix with their children. What do you think is the way forward? Should we do just special education for special schools, or the inclusiveness is better?
Like I said, I'm a professional teacher. When I was at training college, we were there with people with physical challenge or disability. They were our friends. My best friend actually was called Pizarro. He was our entertainment prefect. He was having sight
Visually
challenge.
impaired, okay.
Yes. But he gave me one advice one day, and I think I can share with you.
Yeah.
He said, Jemfi, don't get angry so quickly. You will die early. Then I asked him why. Then he said, I don't know the research that he has done into it, but he told me a philosophy.
Okay.
That it takes 72 muscles in the body to get angry.
Wow.
And it takes only 14 muscles to be happy, to smile.
Wow.
He was a blind man,
Wow.
but that's what he told me.
Wow.
So if I would stress myself, my muscles, using 72 to get angry, I can imagine the pressure that will be on my heart. So I shouldn't get angry. That's the advice he gave me. And I should try most often to smile, to be happy. So my nickname at college is You Will Be Smiling.
Well, you will be smiling.
Yes.
I'm going for 60-second success. I'll be right back with my special guest. You will be smiling.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Focus, true grit. Keep going. Keep your eyes on the prize. No stopping, because winning is not an option. It's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop. Today, I want to talk about determination, the ability not to give up. Determination. An important ingredient in the success equation is determination. Never giving up. There are many obstacles and hindrances on the path of success, and it is your determination that will create your success. If you want to be successful, don't choose easy and comfortable paths, because the harder the circumstances, the more the chances of extraordinary success. All great legends are product of hard times. They faced difficult situations, but they were more determined. Successful people know that determination makes you have the ability not to change your life alone, but also the opportunity to change your world. Successful people know that determination is needed in order to reach your destination. You can be successful. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I have my very, very good friend, a man I admire, and I know you have started admiring him. He is called You Will Be Smiling. Amazing. Sir, before we went to the break, you were answering the question on inclusion.
Yeah. Like I said, it was a blind man who gave me this philosophy that I'm living with. That gave me the name You'll Be Smiling. I think the best in life is to include people with disability, with the so-called able.
Okay.
Because as I said earlier, we are all potential disabled. We are all potential disabled. Today, you will be healthy walking with your 2 arms. Tomorrow. So if you don't have that heart to live with people with disability, how do you expect people to live with you when you become disabled yourself? So I think we should learn how to live with such children right from day one. Get love for them. My children, her siblings, when you see how they play with her, you will marvel.
Wow.
I told them that they are going to work for 70% for themselves and 30% for her.
Wow.
So everything they are doing, they should think they have 30% for their sister.
One of the things that makes me admire you so much is your passion for your daughter. Today, you have to tell the world is watching, you have to tell us. I know a lot of men who would run away when something like this happens. And you are in the military and you have an opportunity to be running away, going everywhere, everywhere. I'm not saying that military people run away, but because of your association with the UN peacekeeping and all that, you have opportunities to go everywhere. But you stay with your daughter. You are so passionate about your daughter. How are you able to do that? What makes you a different man, this role model? What makes you that?
Thank you. It's love.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
When you read 1 Corinthians 13, Apostle Paul described love.
Yeah.
Love is unconditional.
Yeah.
Nothing attached to it. So I think being a father, a representative of God on this earth, I take my family to be a single universe. And I'm God there. So being God there, I should make sure everything happen for good for myself and my family. Doctor, I am in the most difficult marriage on earth. I have the most difficult marital issues on earth. But yet, if you see my family, you will love my family.
Wow. Wow.
Because of love. So I will urge every parent, if we say we love, if we are saying we love, we should love indeed. Because if God is love, that he can reign for the armed robber, he can give oxygen to every other person who is a sinner, a great sinner or whatever. He will not look at your sins. He will not look at your disability. He will not look at your ableness. And he is sharing equal love to all of us. That he sent his beloved son to come and die for this world. Then we should die for our families.
Wow. I like what you are saying, because then other men all over the world listening to you have no excuse.
No.
Why they should leave their child with disability and go elsewhere. It's not the child's fault. I want to find out, has it always been easy? Because listening to you, so confident, so courageous, is it a natural nature? Did it come from the military? Did it come from your father? But have you always been this confident and courageous?
My first mentor is my father.
Wow.
May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Wow.
He loved his children.
Wow.
He sacrificed for his children. He's a father who never had secondary school education, but he taught in secondary school for 26 good years.
Wow.
You are surprised?
I'm surprised. Wow.
He lost both parents before the age of 9 years. He worked hard to make a living, And he sacrificed so much for his family. He had 10 children, a teacher. Everybody, almost everybody, had secondary education. So I always draw inspiration from my father. I saw him, I grew to see my father and the sacrifices. He would go to farm early in the morning and bring food before he would dress up and go and teach.
Wow. Wow.
He is a father who will always go to town and will never come home empty-handed. He will always come home with something in his hand.
Wow. Wow. That's a real man, eh?
He never ran away from his family. He had the opportunity to travel outside to go and teach. My father never went to Nigeria because of his children.
Wow.
He said he would go to Nigeria and come and his children are spoiled. Especially me, I was a hard nut. So I think fathers need to do extra sacrifice. We need to behave like God. We look into God for his sacrifice, his patience, his love. All fathers, whether good or bad, it may be difficult. It can be difficult. I've seen difficulty. But yet, I am moving on. And I think fathers shouldn't run away with children, especially children with disability. They are beautiful souls.
Very, very.
Beautiful souls.
Yeah.
And like I quoted earlier with Hebrews 13:2, as I take them to be strangers in my life, not forgetting showing them compassion and love, there is always God in my life. I am always, every day, see the hand of God in my life. I can say that I am blessed. It is not easy for a soldier like me, non-commissioned officer, to go through the military, acquire certificate to the level of having masters in human resource.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Congratulations. Wow.
So as I am saying, we want individuals, the state, to give more attention to people with disability. I think with your program, you have seen God's hand in your personal life for looking at people with disability. You wouldn't have reached where you have reached without giving special attention and a helping hand to people with disability. So I think if the whole state will give special care, special assistance to people with disability in Ghana, the country will change. God's hand will be on the country. Reverend, I don't think your life was like this until you started this helping hand show. And if you would testify to say it in the glory of God, your life has changed multiple times because of this. Out of the sacrifice of remaining faithful to not my wife, but to this girl especially, there is God's hand in my life. And I keep on saying, you can't put me down because I'm in the hands of God. God is ensuring that I will put joy and happiness in somebody who cannot feed herself. I would say people who cannot go. I know that you have also been doing those things, helping people, giving gift and other things, giving food, material things to people with disability. If they cannot go, they should channel it through you to do it for them, and they will see the hand of God in them.
Amazing, amazing. Out of the test comes a testimony. Out of the pain comes the gain. Out of the mess comes the message. This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I'll go for the feedback segment because I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think. this incredible man, this inspirational man, Staff Sergeant Jemfi. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the feedback segment on the Helping Hand TV show. We appreciate your comments on our social media platforms, the phone calls and mails we receive from you. We also appreciate your concerns. We'll do our best to address them.
Feedback from Philip Adafo, Ashaman, Ghana. The Helping Hand TV show never ceases to disappoint. I am really enjoying this episode. I agree with your guest that governments must come on board to support those spearheading disability issues in Ghana, like Bishop Dr. Charles Hackman. For almost a decade, you have embarked on several projects and events to fight for persons with disability. It is time for the government and corporate Ghana to support your good works.
You can send your comments or questions to our email, thehelpinghandtvshow@gmail.com. You can also send an SMS or WhatsApp message to +233 209 555 777. Or you can follow us on Facebook, The Helping Hand TV Show.
One of the organizations on Mobile Helping Hand TV show, sorry, be a friend of Wordfire Generation Ministries. Many leaders know Ekasai and Sayeba program also, and they have good news for you. They are willing to support. They are willing to support. Especially Akalano and like all the things you talked about, Wordfire Generation Ministries, almost every now and then, whatever has to be done, they come in.
At H4P, we love to put smiles on the faces of persons with disability.
At Far City Chapel, we love to make you smile.
At H4P, we love to wipe the tears of persons with disability.
At Far City Chapel, we love to give you experiences that will fill you with tears of joy.
At H4P, we love to lend a helping hand to families of persons with disability.
At Far City Chapel, we love to help families grow in the grace and love of God.
At H4P, we love to empower children and young people with disability.
At Far City Chapel, we love to train children in the way they should go, so that when they grow, they will not depart from it.
At H4P, we love to give to persons with disability.
At Far City Chapel, we love to give.
Surely, some things are meant to be together. Fire City Chapel stands together
with H4P Organization. Together we stand. Fire City Chapel
and H4P,
bringing dignity to disability.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. We are having a great educational and motivational time with my guest, also known as You'll Be Smiling. Sir, we want to learn how to smile with our families when things are hard. You have been able to go through it. It's been almost 15 years. How old is your daughter?
It will be 16 years, December that I married. And she will be 15 this year.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I miss her name. What's her name?
She's Nana Ifua Banwa.
Nana Ifua Banwa.
But we all call her Lady Banwa.
Okay. Yes. She's the lady of the house. Let's walk through the story. How do you keep smiling when things are tough? Let's look at the effect of disability on marriage. You have gone through the storm, you've come out of it, you are still strong. There are people whose marriages are breaking up because of disability. What advice would you give them?
The greatest book, the Bible. I don't joke with it. But unfortunately, I'm not a good Christian. But I take inspiration from the Bible, especially Proverbs and Ecclesiastes, where it will tell you that vanity is vanity. Yeah. The quarrels are vanity. The disappointment are vanity. Upon all your suffering, time is too short for us to waste on issues.
Blaming each other for the cause.
Very soon you'll be gone. Indeed, love is painful. I keep on saying that. If you are saying you love somebody, go through the pain. I'm wearing a certain watch here.
Okay.
Can you quantify it into monetary form?
Not exactly. Can you help me?
But can you guess something?
Okay. Say 1,000 cedis.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend. It's not 1,000 cedis. It is out of showing love that my son, 10 years old, bought it for me Christmas. And it is 10 cedis.
Wow. Wow.
I woke up in the afternoon of 25th December and saw a watch by my side. Oh, what watch? Toy watch is this? I was told that it's my Christmas present.
Wow.
And since 25th till today, everywhere I go, this is the watch I'm wearing.
Wow.
This is my personal citizen watch. I've stopped wearing it because of reciprocating love from my son.
To encourage him.
Yes. So when you give love, you will surely get a reward on it.
Amazing. 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 We are going to talk more about this, but this is the time we would cross over to Elom for a spot of music, because this is too incredible. This is amazing. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Let's cross over to Elom for a spot of music. We'll be right back.
Mighty God, I bless your name. Holy One, I worship you, for you are God all by yourself. Hey, you are God all by yourself. Oh, mighty God, I bless your name. Your name, for you are God all by yourself. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are God all by yourself. A to H, you're still the same. A to H, yeah. You're still the same. All creation will shout your name. You are God, for you are God all by yourself. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are God.
so much. Yeah, welcome back. Elom, that was amazing. Age to age, you are still the same. Amazing. Amazing. Say, if we show love, we receive love. Let's move from that a bit to what if the person we love is going through so much struggle because of a disability or because of a situation of a disability. You gave an example, your wife wanted to commit suicide. How do you help your partner when they are under so much stress because of a situation of disability?
Thank you, Reverend. Being a soldier, I sometimes use some philosophies of great soldiers or great leaders. General Montgomery says something. He said, fear is contagious, so is bravery.
Wow.
Fear is contagious, so is bravery. If a lion happened to appear here and you are our head here and you run away, all of us will run away.
That's true.
And if you're able to sit, we will all sit down.
Wow. Wow.
So if I have not quit, she is not quitting.
Wow. So the man should assume his role as the head, right?
God has not quit from this earth. So why should we quit?
Wow. Amazing. I'm thinking, so the state, what do you think government can do to ease this burden that we are going through in the disability community? How can government help?
I keep on saying that they should look for people like you and use them like models. You have started something great. They should look for you, use you as models. Like I said earlier, a country that doesn't give reverence to its disabled or physically challenged citizens is not worth dying for. I happened to be in the States last year, and I was in a Greyhound bus from Maryland to New York. The bus was to take a physically challenged child, about the age of 10 years. I was so amazed to see 3 seats of the bus collapsed because of that child.
Wow.
Yes, 3 bus seats were collapsed because of the child. And if you see the agility in the workers trying to fix that child there, I said, this is amazing. Everybody loves the physically challenged children over there. But over here, they are always marginalized. Thank God my bosses understand me and they give me some time to turn myself around because of my family. If not, if I was to have the Nebuchadnezzar sort of leaders, like life will be difficult for me. So a lot of parents are going through these challenges. Some of them, their bosses are not helping them. Both men and women with children with disabilities. Some of them, their bosses don't even understand why you should ask permission to go and see your child or whatever. So, Reverend, if government will look at institutions like you, giving helping hand, and your life has changed, individuals like me, giving a helping hand, that my life has changed or it is still changing, itself, the government or the country itself will change if we're able to give helping hand to people with disabilities.
Thank you so much for being with me, the Voice of Ability on Air for Persons with Disability. This has been a good journey. Special thanks to my guest, Staff Sergeant Jemfi. Thank you so much. You've not only inspired me, I'm sure you have inspired my audience. The world is watching. I'm sure somebody somewhere in another country, somewhere, even in Ghana here, somewhere watching, has been inspired.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. God keep you strong.
Amen.
God keep blessing you, protecting you for what you are doing for your family.
Thank you.
It's a freestyle segment on the Helping Hand TV show. The freestyle segment is where I allow my guests to do anything, sing, dance, play an instrument, recite a poem, anything my guest wants to do. We do it to unwind, to have some fun on the Helping Hand TV show. So my guests, you will be smiling. What will you do for freestyle?
Unfortunately, I don't have good voice.
And I'm not allowing you to shoot a gun here.
No. I'm not a good dancer as well.
Oh.
I love music, but it's difficult to sing. I don't know. I enjoyed the band playing.
Okay.
And I wish the band is here to give me some nice music.
You give us some steps?
Yes, to dance.
So that we'll be smiling. Okay, so Staff Sergeant, the floor is yours.
Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Listen, whatever you're going through is working for you. Don't give up. Listen. If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past, behold, all things are new. Whom the Son set free is truly free indeed. What I'm going through is working.
All right. All right, so it's a game segment. I'll move quickly to the game segment. At the beginning of the show, we gave every member of the audience a number. They have been waiting for this time. Some balls will be brought, you shuffle it, and you pick a lucky number. And the person who has that lucky number will be smiling. All right, so let the games begin. Okay, good. Free and fair elections. Great. So you pick one ball. Who will be smiling today? Who will be smiling today? Number 15. Okay, number 15. All right. So, Staff Sergeant, you do us the honors. You present it to her. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. All right. I'm seeing part of my audience smiling, others are not smiling. All right. So don't worry, on the Helping Hand TV show, we are all winners. Every member of the audience is going to go away with a gift, free gift from H4P Organization. Thank you so much. So we are all smiling, right? We are all smiling. All right, so thank you so much for being with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. This has been the Helping Hand TV show, and it has been amazing. Special thanks to my guest, Staff Sergeant Jemfi. His life is so rich. His company is so amazing. His passion for his family is so encouraging. And we ask for more of God's blessings upon his life. Sir, thank you so much for being with me. And thank you to my studio audience. You have been amazing. Amazing. My studio audience have been members from Fire City Chapel. Thank you so much. And Fire City Chapel and DV Unlimited, you are my proud sponsors. Thank you so much for sponsoring this program. Thank you so much. And I can't stop, I can't finish, I can't conclude without thanking my crew. Thank you so much for making this happen. You've been with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I'll come your way again next week. But until then, remember, disability is not inability. Thank you, and God bless you.
Mighty God, I bless your name. Holy One, I worship you, for you are God all by yourself.